Hi, I thought of doing this short video on sending waypoints to a particular drone by the cluster head or the ground station. Now, right now in this particular network that uh, I have activated only 3 drones. So in that network, one is directly connected to the ground control, and another one is a cluster head. Cluster head is, of course, directly connected to the ground control unit. And at the same time, it is connected to another drone, which is not connected to the ground station. So drone C is connected to the ground station through drone A or the cluster head. Drone B is directly connected to the ground control. So I might not do anything regarding drone B. So I will try to send waypoints to ground C uh, from the ground station and also from the cluster head. So our main idea is, in fact, to get the cluster head to send waypoints to drone C. So we'll go to the network and see how this works. Just let me. Sorry about the disturbance. Now you can see here we have 3 vehicles, 101, 100, 102. In fact, 101 is the cluster head or the drone A, and 102 is the drone B, and 100 is the drone C. It doesn't matter which one it is. So what we are going to do here is to send a few GPS points to drone C and let it move to those locations. So for now, as the first step, I'm running a script on the ground station or the ground control unit. So in the ground control unit, the application that I'm running, the script is this one. It's a very simple script. In here, I have set like 4 points. So I can select out of 4 points which one is the first and which one is the second, which one is the third and which one is the fourth. Let's see, my vehicle ID for the drone C is 101. And let's say I'm going to send this one from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So first, I will just check if I have a GPS lock. So GPS lock required, and I'm sending the mission. So, when I send the mission, let's see, vehicle 100. Is it moving? Just give me a second. I have sent the mission. It's not moving. Let's see what's wrong. Something is wrong somewhere. Vehicle 100 is in auto mode. That's fine. Let's try to close this program and open it again. Probably that can be a remedy for this. See, vehicle 1. Oh, sorry. I think vehicle 100 is don't see. Vehicle 100 is don't see. P1, P2, P3, P4 is the order. I'm checking the GPS lock. Lock is acquired. I'm sending the mission. Yeah, it's moving now. See, vehicle 100 is moving. So I have sent 4 points. So it will move from here to probably the locations are P1 is somewhere here, P2 is somewhere here, P3 is here, and P4 is here. I think 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, something like that. So vehicle 100. So these lines show the path that it has moved before. So now I'm sending again. So at each waypoint, so this is point 1. So at each waypoint, I have asked this to stay for, I think it's 5 seconds. So we'll see if it is gonna stay there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 10. Yeah, probably around that much. It is coming to point 2. It will stay for 5 seconds and it will go to point 3 and stay for 5 seconds, and it will go to point 4 and stay for 5 seconds. So if you look at the screen of my application, so you can see I'm sending waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4. So as waypoint 0, I'm sending the current location of that one. So whatever the location that it is in, I'm sending that as the first waypoint, and then point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4 in here. So I can change the order. So even if I change the order, so it will, however, get the order and follow the order. So at point 2, now it's from point 2, it's moving to point 3. So now this particular example shows waypoint sent by the ground control unit to drone C, since drone C is not directly connected to the ground station. So this is sending it through drone A. Now in my next example, I will show from drone A. That means the cluster heads runs the same application on its own and send in the commands to drone C. Now, this might be useful in certain situations where a cluster head want to control its cluster members while they are not having a direct contact with the ground station. So cluster head might need the cluster members to do a particular mission or a particular task. So for that particular task, the cluster head may want the cluster members to roam around and maybe get sensor data or something like that. So for those kind of scenarios, this will be important. So even in this ground control unit application, the Q ground control, it has this particular uh, function of sending waypoints. However, what is lacking is sending this by a cluster head. So in ArduPilot, I haven't seen any provisions to form a cluster or sending commands through a cluster head. So that is what I'm implementing here. So I have done videos on creating cluster and like how to do all this now. So this is one addition to that. Okay, now this has finished its mission. Fine. Now I will go to cluster head. So cluster head is drone A. That's drone A. Probably this one. No, this is the PNC player. Let me open up drone A. This drone C. This is drone A. Yeah. So in drone A also I'm running the same application. So probably for you to be clear, I will close down the application in the ground control unit. So in the ground control unit, I'll be closing down the application, and now there's no more the previous application. So I will close down this application as well for now, and then open it up again. Let me close down the already opened application, right? In drone A, right? Yeah, in drone A, I will run the application. Okay. Now we are in drone A. I'm sending my commands to drone 100, that is drone C. So I'll just change the order for you to be clear now. So previously it was going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will send this from probably 3, 1, 4. Oh, sorry, 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. Let's see whether the GPS lock is achieved. Yeah, lock is acquired. Send the mission. Is it working? I have sent the commands. However, I don't see this reacting. Let's open up drone C window and see. It hasn't received. Doesn't seem to receive this one. So this one is the previous one. Reached command 4 is the previous one. So it hasn't received the command that I sent. There might be some kind of communication issue, probably. Drone 100 from drone A. It achieved the communication heartbeat, yes. Received from 101. Let's try to send it again and see. It looks like it's receiving the command. Why is it not moving? I have landed and lifted it up again. So let me check if I can send these commands again. PS lock acquired. Set the mission.
Vehicle 100 auto flight mode.
So change the mode properly, but still does not seem to move. This particular location seems to have an issue from before. Let's try to troubleshoot. Okay, let's try this again.
Vehicle 100 auto flight mode.
Okay, now it got the command and moving to position 1. So now the order is given as 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will move from 0 to 1, 2, 3, back to 4. So got the command. So drone A or the cluster head send the command, and drone C or the cluster member acknowledge the command and moving to the waypoint. So this is the first waypoint that it is moving to. That is to the first position, and it will stay there for 5 seconds and move to the second. Just as before, it will move from second to third and third to fourth. So this is basically what I wanted to show, sending waypoints from the base station or the ground station, and at the same time from the cluster head. So we'll wait until the end of this movement of drone C to verify that the messages are correctly being followed. So if you look at the messages, sorry. So if you look at the messages here, you can see I'm sending, first I'm sending a request for the number of waypoints. So I'm saying that I have 5 waypoints, and it acknowledges and it asks for the first one or the 0th one. So as the 0th one, I'm sending the current location. So it was here, I'm sending that location, and after that, as the subsequent waypoints, I'm sending 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here, current in the sense, so as for the first position is the current position, and then the rest of the positions are not the current positions, and those positions are the has a different sequence number according to this. So I'm just printing this out, what I'm sending to drone C from drone A. And here I'm obtaining all the acknowledgements sent by the drone C. So in my previous videos, I have told that I'm not waiting for the acknowledgements. However, in this particular one, I'm checking the acknowledgement just to make sure that the drone C or the cluster member is receiving all the waypoints that I'm sending. So when you see this, I can see it has received the previous one and then it's requesting the next one. And from this one, I can see that it has received the previous one and it is requesting the next one. So I know that like it is following the order. So if I look at drone C, so this is following the path, no problem with that. So if I look at drone C, now I can see here, here it says mission 2, that means waypoint 2 is completed. Here it says waypoint 3 is completed, and here it says waypoint 4 is completed. So this is the waypoint 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the 3 is completed. So it says reached command 3. That means reached the waypoint 3, and now it is going for waypoint 4 on the way to waypoint 4. And once it reaches that, it will say that reached command 4. So these are the acknowledgements that will be sending by drone C. So these acknowledgements, in fact, I'm not checking at drone A. So if I want, I can check those. So this will be sent by drone C. And so once it comes here, it will say waypoint 4 is completed, or the reached command 4. See, reached command 4. So it has gone through 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is what we have sent. Okay, so this is a simple example, a simple application that I have written to send the waypoints from one drone or the ground station to another drone, and the drone is following the particular waypoints that I'm sending. Okay, thank you.